I mostly relied on odor, Jim. When it smells like old cheese, I let it rip. That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
Night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand right off.
Whoa, that scathing moves like a brown streak.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
Alright, it looks like I got my Twitch issues worked out, so everybody, you are watching MML Week 2. Got the Solus Savers versus the Snitchburg PieRats.
Who's in the cage? That's a pretty little the ball carrier, go!
What's that?
They look to be rolling on the ground in agony, Jim. And here comes the other team.
And we see an injury on Stephen Piercy. Oh, well, maybe not. Looks like the apothecary was able to put him back together.
Very odd, Jim. I think we've got an honest ref here. He can't be guild affiliated.
Coming into this game a little bit late, but it's like we already have a couple injuries on the Snitchburg PieRats, and a couple send-offs already for the Solus Savers.
Again.
And unfortunately, Munchelstiltskin is not able to get away from Arachnus, Lord of Spiders.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles. It looks like
And
that
Lauren
stew
is
on the
gonna
menu tonight.
lay out with the lone rats. We'll see the gutter runner take a blitz.
What a speedster!
You'll need
Hang
Red
on.
Dad, go ahead and push the school.
It's a touchdown!
Wow, that is pushed into the end zone.
Well, with that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
Both of the knockout players for the PieRats stay knocked out.
They simply have a better dog. Or they
Gonna
hit
make
hard.
things difficult.
Smaller the team, the harder it is to score and to find replacements. They've kicked the ball to the opponents. Now it's time to think defensively.
But it's okay. Some say it's perfect for playing Blood Bowl in. I call it dull.
This is a big game, Bob. How do you
making a move
feel
up
about
the
being in
field.
such an important match?
Indifferent, Jim. Ask me again when there's
Yeah,
blood on the
munch.
field. Yeah.
He'll take down Scalavera. And that'll be a stun. It appears we have the beginnings of a Skaven screen up this side of the field.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
Steven
The ball is in the player's hands. What next?
It looks like he'll hang out in the backfield.
Damn, that player just won't go down.
Worthless not living up to his namesake. He's able to get the Norse off of him. Here comes Kelvin. And Munch is injured.
Wait, what? One side's got superior numbers.
Oh.
Always good for a laugh.
If they miss next game, it's going to be quite the blow for the PieRats.
Rather than the knee.
I'm not sure who they're playing next, but I know that Munch is a vital part of the team. Oh. And what looked like a pretty decent Skaven screen up the right side of the field now looks like a death trap set by the Norse. It'll be interesting to see where Whiskey takes this.
He's sprinting. Let's hope it's going to be okay.
I haven't seen a rat run so fast since I fired your agent.
It would appear that we've got the Skaven potato. Steven's going to run and rely on his superior movement to stay out of the range of the Norse.
Very nice moves.
Gummy manages to dodge out of the Norse death
Those
trap.
vermin are fast, Jim.
Like one of the lone rats will be taking a nap in the field for a few moments. Kelvin.
Yeah,
He's going to injure Gummy Lawrence. The unskilled gutter runner.
Critter will stop it flipping.
Another missed next game injury. That's two that I know of that are missing a game for the PieRats.
Devil's
Arachnus
Kiss.
is knocked out.
That player better get up.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
good comes from spending
You
any
see the
time on the
apothecary
ground
come
in this
out.
game.
It's an interesting choice by Coach Chase.
Down touch.
And we see
That's a
Steven
down
running
touch,
for the
everybody.
touchdown.
Touchdown. I mean, wine. Red wine. Amazing. That's going to perk the crowd just as the halftime whistle blows.
Oh, Jim. Finally managed to get the equalizer.
It'll up the stake as we go into the final quarter of the game.
Time to rise and shine for some of those sleepyheads.
With one team having a 3-player advantage, I can't see how the smaller squad will win. This is indeed a vital kick bomb. The team scores in deadlock.
True, Jim. It's time for one of the squads to step up and be a winner.
Skaven are only able to field 6 players.
Weather's fine,
Can never
so I'm not
count
going to
them
talk
out.
about it again.
It looks like it's going to be a rough climb.
More the merrier.
Cold one
He's dead.
hits the ground.
Yes.
Dead.
Well, life goes on.
Killed by a lone rat. Very, very surprising turn of events there. Here comes the other lone. Looks like we'll see a stun on Lorand.
Apparently, this player forgot his hands in the changing rooms. I missed that action.
Steven can't manage to keep his hands on the ball. It's a very big surprise. Looks like Arachnus is coming for some revenge. Not able to do enough.
Here we go.
Field appears to be
I thought we might have one of those
slippery,
horrible
and we have
games
another
without at
Norse
least
death.
one death then.
A movement 9 runner. Ouch. really going to hurt Chase. We're seeing a very interesting turn of events here, but not too surprising considering both teams are AV7. And we've got more shots in the chat saying that that was a unicorn.
The coach got everything done he wanted to, because it's the other team's go.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? There, that's a true berserker.
Kelvin's barely able to stay on his feet.
Pile on is a pile up.
Falls on Worthless with no effect.
I've heard stroking him on his
It'll be
belly
interesting
or
to see if
chin.
Chase attempts to push the numbers advantage that he's got. Could definitely do some fouling. Oh, actually, let me take that back. They have equal numbers on the field now. We're looking at 6 and 6. The Rats, unfortunately, are only able to field line rats with one gutter runner, while the Norse still have both of their berserkers, one of their ulfs on the field.
These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
Steven takes a gutsy move. So does Worthless, but he's able to mark up the lineman. These rat loners are proving that they do deserve a shot on this team.
Sound of the Skaven when they're in pain. Sounds like
see Sculptor taking out on the field.
Go big guy, trample all over him.
And Arachnus will attempt to take out a lone rat.
With Francis Wayland, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
He is successful. No lasting effects.
Well, they had to retreat a little. It was getting dangerous. Hey, what's that? It's a solid tactic.
Lauren is able to dislodge the ball with his ability to tackle. Is not able to dodge away from Worthless, who is again proving he is anything but worthless. Ran the Mad is commenting, this game is crazy. The armor breaks alone made this game insane. Coach Whiskey taking a moment to evaluate his options, figure out the best pattern of attack.
It happens even to the best.
Steven attempts to dodge. Tackle is
Not up to much today.
making it difficult for him again. But with a favorable scatter for the Ratlings. Or PieRats, sorry guys. Lays out another loner and the pylon. And he'll be sitting on the sidelines
I
for a
think there
few
was a
moments
Blood
there.
Bowl player under this other one.
That player's shuffling off the field. Possibly off his more recoil.
Again. Lowrum's ability to tackle is vital.
With arms like giants, there was only going to be one result in that.
Another loner rat hit the ground. Worthless managed to stay on his feet. This does not look like an especially favorable situation for either coach. Ran the Mad is pointing out that Steven is having awful luck keeping his hands on the ball. He had a bit of trouble during the initial pickup drive, and he wasn't able to get it away from Laurent here a second ago. Yes, without a doubt, this is a more favorable position for the Norse coach, for Chase. But I wouldn't call it ideal for either team.
And it didn't come off.
Worthless makes an attempt at the ball.
Sometimes cute animals like this forget the sport and embrace their wild side.
Whiskey Foxtrot without scalp flea.
That's a dangerous place to be.
We'll see a foul on Steven. No effects. That leaves Mord in a vulnerable position now. More shots is attempting to point out the ball to the Norseman. At this point, I think they've worked themselves up into such a frenzy. They're not concerned anymore. They just want to see more fur fly.
That has earned their wages today. The other two stood there like
Steven
statues
grabs the
with
ball
such
and he's
easy
off.
I may swoop down myself. I fancy a bite. As the infamous berserker Ivar the Boneless used to say, you must only let the red rage take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch.
Absolutely have to stop him. Or her. Whatever.
Let's see Kelvin come in to hit him.
You need balls to score. There's no harm in
With his
taking
ability to
block on the
tackle,
ball.
Steven will not stay on his feet. And he's
A lot of
knocked
balls.
out.
That's kind of the point.
And an injury. He will have no long-term effects, but Kelvin managed to complete some work there. Nothing but line rats left on the field for the Rats. This is starting to look like a 1-1 tie, unless one of the coaches manages to pull out something insane.
It's so close, and yet so much can still happen.
Worthless attempts to get
Nothing's
the ball
certain in
away
this
from
game.
Ward, who fends him off.
Sometimes the underdog wins the fight. Not this time.
And the Lone Rat attempts to take down the Lord of Spiders all by himself. And it did not end well.
Nice move. Not. If you're gonna try something, do it right. We call that a fleeting pass. The coach is leading up a pass
Offering
to
some
kick off a
encouragement to
last-minute
Chase.
play and save his skin before full time.
Go. Worthless is attempting to get away and falls out in the end zone.
The ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
Next time, they should hire a
We'll see
team player.
Arachnis go wild yet again. Seems to have had a lot of trouble with that this game.
One more step and...
Couple ending blows on the line rats that remain. And we're going to see the infamous turn 16 foul.
Stomping on the player's neck with those studded boots that hard?
To no effect.
So yes!
And believe it or not, Kelvin picks up the ball.
Let's start something exciting in the dying moments of the match.
The ball isn't going
And that is
anywhere.
game. Very, very brutal game. Just looking at the stats here, Norse had 24 armor breaks to Skaven's 6, and yet the Norse suffered 2 dead players. Do we have either of the coaches available for a post-game interview? I believe you guys are both in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Alright, who we got here?
Let's see. Oh, I guess it helps if I put my mic down. You know?
Yeah, I could barely hear you, man. Alright, so I missed the first couple turns of this game. Were there any pivotal moments there that
Yeah, it all pretty much sucked. The opening turn, there was a blitz from the Ulf, pylon Ulf, that I believe gave a movement down to my 4 agility thrower, which was my transfer target this past off season, so that's a little disheartening. But other than that, no, the first couple turns were kinda
So that gives you, what, 3 or 4 players that are missing the next game?
Oh, no, there's a bunch. I don't know, let me check. I guess I can check that.
Did you know? Back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made
I'm
of
down
granite
4 players
was not a
next
success.
game. I'm down my 4 agility thrower. I'll be down Munch and, Black or Mighty Blue, Horns agility. I'm down my 1 Turner, and I'm down a level 1 Gutter Runner. So basically I'm coming in with 1 Storm Vermin, 2 Gutter Runners, 2 Line Rats, and the rest are loners.
Ouch. That's going to be a rough game. And who are you playing next week?
Oh, I don't even want to look, because it's going to be it's going to be Caven, or it's going to be, someone just brutal. So I you know what, for the sake of, let's take a gander. It looks like the PieRats have the Gingerbread Boys. I don't know who that is. Is that someone new?
That's one of the new promotions. I know that Coach Shadow Webster had to drop out, and I believe that's his replacement, Coach Jay Hall.
It looks like they are a human team. That's exciting. But yeah, no, that game was brutal. That was rough.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see the apothecary come out for Arachnus on Chase.
That kind of saved my ass.
Talismans are
Yeah.
certainly making a splash on the used arcane item retail scene of late.
I'd say less of a splash and more of an incendiary
Alrighty,
fire.
it was a great game to call. Would have been a lot more entertaining. I feel like I'm more of a sideline announcer guy, but hope you guys had a lot of fun. It was a very interesting, very bloody game.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. That's a monster of a team to go in. There's so much tackle. There's so much mighty blow. Like I'm happy I got away with the tie. I'll put it that way. I was dreading that game.
Yeah, I had a similar game, well, not quite as bloody, last season against Chase, man, with my rats. Yeah, he managed to pitch clear me. He's a brutal coach.
But yeah, thanks for calling it, man.
Alright, man, no problem.
Skaven,
Yep.
Skaven fly together.
Oh yeah, always. Alright guys, y'all take it easy, and if you enjoyed what you saw, be sure to check us out at mmlpro.com, where you can start to create your own legacy. So, till next time, guys. Later.